Hey guys, what's up? I'm Tom.
And I'm Nix.
And today we're going to show you 10 creative ideas on how to edit your Instagram stories only using the Instagram app.
Yes, we split these creative ideas into 4 sections. That's text, brush, GIF, and images, okay?
Perfect. Let's go!
The first section is text, and the first creative idea is block letters.
So Nix is actually going to demonstrate through this photo, which is a beautiful, gorgeous photo of the sky. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. So what he's doing right now is creating block letter text, as he said, but then he's going to change the color of the text to represent or to mimic the sky.
Yeah, you're choosing the color palette from the photo. And you have to do this all separately, and you'll see why when I finish it.
What are you typing out? Pretty.
Pretty.
See, that's really
Because
cute.
it's pretty skies, isn't it? So as you can see from the screen recording, I've literally just spelled out pretty one by one, and it just fits more creative.
Yeah, exactly.
Than just having it all
Designing. Exactly.
one color, and you can change the size. You can move however direction that you want.
True.
But I'm just gonna have it in a really random, and I've literally chosen colors based on the photo. So that's all I've done. And then I'm gonna add, instead of just adding pretty, I'm just going to handwrite things, something in like neon. I'm gonna choose maybe the blue.
Again, obviously, all of this text where you are. All the colors are represented already in the photo. So just take and pick from what the photo represents, and then it'll match really nicely.
Yeah, and then you could leave it like this, but I'm going to add another gift, something related in the sky, so maybe like flying, I guess.
That's fair. And also, on top of that, you can also be extremely imaginative and even have things that aren't related necessarily to the sky. Mm-hmm. It's up to you, obviously. Use your imagination. Hopefully you have one. And it's something that, as we said, kind of lightens up your Instagram stories.
So the second idea is still part of the text section, and it's Colourful Gradient. So I'm going to, you can literally put in anything. I'm going to use classic, because I haven't really used classic. And I'm just going to type in holiday vibes.
Hashtag holiday vibes.
And what you have to do for Colourful Gradient, this is probably known as rainbow gradient as well, is you have to hold your phone down and then click select all. Take one finger on the blue, and then you literally run your hand across the color palette, so you can see that I've just done a different color. Or another trick is you can literally hold down the colors, and you can choose any of the colors to make it more of a gradient
throughout the gradient.
Yeah. So I'm just doing
rainbow.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then you just press done. And I'm just gonna slot it here on the top, saying holiday vibes, and then I'm just gonna give it a bit more extra power to the
finesse.
Text. Exactly. And I'm going to put a line in it. And the line is super easy. All you have to do is do underscore multiple times.
Oh, fancy that.
And I'm just going to choose a color again from the photo, and I'm just going to do green. And I'm just literally going to put it, I'll probably make it a bit smaller as well.
So again, a lot of these kind of relating back to colors of the font and of the text that you choose, it all has to do with the image. So just remember to kind of pick the color of the text from the image itself.
Because it looks nicer to blend and match everything together.
Exactly.
So the next idea is drop shadow text.
Drop shadow text!
Again, it's still part of the text one. So I've got this photo of that I took of a tunnel, and it's like some nice leading lines. And literally, you type in the word twice, but in different colors. So we're going to type in leading lines.
And we're probably going to do like what, a black first?
Black first, yeah.
A black first, because then on top of that, you're obviously going to repeat the text and change it to a different color to create that drop shadow effect.
Exactly. So it's super easy. You just have to make sure that you position it over the text. So there you have it.
And voila!
Leading lines.
Drop shadow. Crazy!
Exactly. And that's super simple to do.
So moving on to the next one, which is the brush shadow.
And this idea is called the twirl. So I'm going to just go on my paintbrush, and I'm going to click white, and literally I'm just twirling around the orange juice.
So what he's just done with his finger is just move a squiggle, basically, the squiggled line up across the image. And now what he's doing is grabbing the erase tool and removing parts of the squiggle to showcase that the twirl loops around the entirety of the cup.
Yeah.
To showcase more of like a 3D design rather than a 2D focus.
And now I'm going to use the neon color, and I'm going to again just choose from the color palette, which is the orange juice itself, and I'm just going to put mini dots around the edge. You can position it however you want, and then this is part of, I guess, the text
related back to the text section that we just discussed.
Yeah, but you're going to use the paintbrush and you're just going to type in the word lush in huge writing, do whatever you want, and again you use the erase tool and you just literally erase the center of it out. So you can kind of see it says lush. And then you're going to go back to the text, and I'm going to choose maybe modern, and I'm just going to type in capitals and make sure you put a double space in it.
And spell out the same word. So we're going to spell it lush again.
Yep, exactly.
With double spaces in the modern text.
And then you choose the orange color again. And then you're literally just going to position it kind of like in the middle, but
a bit off-centered.
A bit off-centered, exactly. To kind of give that
kind of like dimensional effect again, as to what we were talking about, giving it more of a dimensional appeal.
Exactly.
And giving more life into a 2D image.
And I'm just going to use the neon icon again and just put like dots between the letters.
So that way that when you look down at the actual image of the orange juice cup, it relates back to it.
Exactly. And there you have it.
Fab news! Oh my god, you just twirl away.
So the next idea is the dotted line, and I'm going to use a photo of a beach with this feather.
So with this, the focus actually can be either object in terms of the feather or the shoe. And I think for right now, Nyx has obviously just chosen the feather.
Exactly, that can be the focus. And you literally just do circles around the feather. And I'll show you why in a second. So you could leave it like that if you wanted to, but you want to do a dotted line effect. So I'm going to use the erase tool. And you just literally erase around the feather.
And again, this is to kind of create more of a fun look for your stories and to make it more exciting across the board.
Yeah, and it's obvious that the focus is already on the feather, so you kind of turned like a really boring kind of image into
a fun, yeah,
kind of focusing on the feather, and that's the dotted line effect.
So the next one is actually brush background.
Mm-hmm.
So pure color and transparent color.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Nyx has an image. Oh my god, that's me! At the Barbican Center. Oh, we went on a little adventure there a couple months ago.
Exactly. So this is split into like two sections. So you could literally just go in the brush tool and just type on the brush, and you can literally just hold on down the screen and it's already blank. Then you can literally use the erase tool, just erase sections out, so erase top. So that's one idea of it. But I'm just going to undo it, and I'm just going to show you the second idea, which is the highlighting tool. And again, you hold down on the image of your finger. And as you can see, it's transparent, which is a lot better. So I'm just going to use the erase tool again, just to erase Tom out, make him the focus of the photo, because he loves the attention.
This is true. This is
and then I might just write down, you can put in like hi or something. So
cute little messages that you can write in with your finger, which is
exactly
rather than using the text tool. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to one of my favorites, which is Gifs. Introducing complimentary Gifs into Instagram stories. I don't know about you guys, but I use Gifs on a daily basis. And when it comes to stories, it's gonna be a lot more fun.
Exactly. So I've got this photo of the sea, and it's super easy. So you do any GIFs related to the sea.
So that could be like a mermaid, a whale. I mean, it could be my beautiful face because I love the sea. It literally could be any GIF as to choose, realistically.
And you can literally position it anywhere you want it. It's just really amusing. It just gives that extra creativeness.
Exactly.
To your story.
And I think it.
Alright, so the next idea is corner borders.
Corner borders!
And you're going to use the GIFs again for the corners. So the first photo here that I took is, I took a picture of the sky, and we're just going to pretend it's
a Monday.
It's a Monday.
Monday blues, right?
Exactly.
Guessed it.
So I'm just going to type in Monday blues here. Just put blue, and then I
do like a highlight around it, which is quite lovely. So the objective for this is going to distract the eye towards the text.
Exactly.
And separate the focus from the overall image. So what we're going to do is, for example, Nyx is typing in sparkle, put it in the corners of the frame or the corners surrounding the text, just to give a bit more oomph and a bit more pizzazz to the overall image itself.
Exactly. Let's go on the next here, which is images section. And did you know that you could actually copy and paste your photos into Collage?
No, I had no idea. How does one do that, Nyx?
So we're going to just go onto the create section of your Instagram stories. So as you can see, you can have lots of different backgrounds. I'm going to choose the rainbow one because I think that best represents us. You're just going to put an X first, then just put next. You'll see why X later because we need to delete it. You just go to your photos and you just literally...
It's me!
I use the iPhone, so I don't, whatever, you have to just copy the photos. So I'm just going to press copy photo. And then I'm just going to put the text and then hold down and press paste. Now I'm going to get rid of the X. The reason why you have to do the X is that it won't let you copy the image from me unless I put an X down first.
Oh, I see.
So you can position it however you want.
Fab news! I'm loving it. Loving it.
The last creative idea is PNG Images. So
PNG Images!
I'm going to use this photo that my friend took for me in Manchester a few years ago.
Oh my god, it's a cute photo. It's actually, it was your profile picture for ages.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to put, his name is Alex, and I'm going to put his handle
oh, bless you, Alex.
So you can check him out.
Oh, PNG images are basically transparent images. So essentially meaning that the background of the image is transparent, so that way you can overlay a specific area of an image onto another image without it interfering.
So literally, you just go onto Google, and for me, I'm just going to add wings.
So basically, yeah.
I'm going to add wings, and you'll see why in a second, why PNG is so useful, and it's so different from copying and pasting images previously.
Yeah.
And you have to be really careful when you're searching with wings for any PNGs. It's got to be white first. So I'm just going to type in here first white, and it's still white when you click on it, but it's got to be white and then check it. That's when you know it's a real PNG. So this one's you can't use because it will just be the image of the white and the wings. So maybe this one, as you can see, it was white first and then checkered. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to go back. So this one's white here and then it's checkered. So this one is a perfect PNG. And literally you hold down and put add to photos. And then you go to your photo album. And you literally have the image here, and you're just going to copy the photo similarly with what you did before, and then you're just going to paste the photo, and then you just make it bigger so that I have wings. I'm just going to add a rainbow really on the top of my photo.
On the top of the photo!
So I look very dark and angelic.
It's gorgeous. It's done. So there you have it. Those are 10 creative ideas that you can use to edit your Instagram stories by only using the Instagram app.
Yes, we actually had more than 10 ideas, but we whittled it down. So if you guys like this video and you want to see part 2, then let us know in the comments below.
Please remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos.
See you next time.
Bye!